Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. And, as you can see, I am doing something different today. Well, I'm doing something that I do every few months, of course, which is a ship tutorial. But it's not on my PS3, as you can see, because I thought a lot of people have said to me, and said, I probably have to turn my POV down. A lot of people have said in my streams that the quality's bad and that I could get a screen recorder. The thing is, though, I don't know how. So I thought, well, I know all of my tutorial models are on my PS3, on PS3 edition of Minecraft. But maybe I could try it with mobile for once. And if it works, it works. And maybe I'll do another one like this. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Welcome to my SS Franz of 1910 tutorial. So Bedrock, actually, I'm on Bedrock Pocket Edition, by the way. In the brand new 1.21 Tricky Trials update. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Bedrock has a bunch of perks, more than PS3. Bedrock has a chat, which is something good to start off with. It has teleport, which is really nice. And, it has basically every other command, just a bit different to Java's. So, we're gonna see how this works. So, yeah. So, the main block you're gonna need today is, red terracotta. We're gonna be doing the red draft of the ship. If you want to know what this ship should look like after it's done, head on over to my channel, click on playlists, scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says, I believe it says build showcases. And if you scroll far enough, you will see the SS France's preview. So that's what you're gonna see. So yeah, let's start. So, I have my Chromebook right in front of me. So, yeah, let's just start. I'm probably going to be using the fill command also a fair bit, in this tutorial, but, oh well. Right, so what you want to do is you want to start off with, oh, by the way, if you're building this in the water, you want this to be 10 blocks below the water line. Just saying. Right. So, you want to start off with a line of 4 in red terracotta. And then, pardon me. After that, you want 2 rows of 5 to the side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Then 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then a row of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then a row of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then this is going to be a really long one. We want 129, so that's a 1, 2, 9. So, I might as well just do a jump cut for this. I'm not going to make you watch all of this, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back, and here's a line of 129 blocks, I believe that should be, yep. So then you want to start curving back inwards. You want a row of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. And now what you want to do is do the same thing on the other side. So I'll be back in a moment doing that. Okay, so I'm back. I did make a bit of a mistake near the end when I said it ended with 5 rows of 5. Yes, it does, but after that you also want to add a row of 4, and then one more row of 4 to be in the middle, like so. So, sorry about that. Right. Next, what we want to do, and if you hear a sound in the background, it's rain. It's rainy out today. What we want to do next, what we want to do now, is we want to go to the front of the ship. Now make sure you don't get these confused. The front of the ship is the side that has the row of 4 and then the row of 5. The back of the ship is the one that has 2 rows of 4 and then 3 rows of 5 at the end. But you want to go to the front of the ship, and on the very first block of the row of 129, so this block here, what you want to do is you want to build out 2, and then back 3, 1, 2, 3. Then after that, on top of that, out 2. Then back 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then up 2, 1, 2, and out 1, like so. Then back 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then out 1, like so. So I am aware that this looks like a piece of dog crap, but it will end up looking, oh, well, it will hopefully end up looking like, well, how it does in the preview, which if I can, I will link down in the description, although I doubt I can for some reason. Right, so you want to do the same thing on the other side. So out 2, back 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up 2, out 1, back 11, 5, 6, 7, then up 3, and out 1. And now you want to go to the back of the ship, at the back of the row of 128. And what you want to do is you want to go to the second block of it, this block here. And then you want to go out 2, like this. Back 3, 1, 2, 3. Out 2. Then back 5. Then up 2. Then out 1. And then up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then forward 2. So going this way toward the ship 2. Like so. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. 2, 3. I did it wrong, hang on. 1, 2, 3, there. Then back 5. Then up 2. Out 1, up 3. Out 1. Oh, sorry. When you go up 3, do you? Hang on. Yeah, when you go up 3, after that, you want to go out 1 and then back 2, or forward 2. So sorry about that. And I'm just going to make sure they're lined up correctly. That's 11 blocks from the center. And that should be correct. 11 blocks from the center. Perfect. There is a reason why I built this on the exact 0, 0 coordinate, so I can see the coordinates easily. Right, so after that, you want to connect these two ends together. Like so. So at the very top, you want to connect them together. It's gonna take a second, but it shouldn't take overly long. Like so. Then go to the bottom of the next one. Do it again. Like so. Then go to the bottom of the next one, do it again. It's the problem with mobile. Sound is gonna drive me insane by the end of it. By the end of the tutorial. There we go. And finally, down to the next one. Like so. Come on, there we go. Right, so now what you want to do is, do this on the other side, of course. Everything that I do on one side, you're gonna do on the other side. Well, you should do on the other side. So yeah. So, of course, do on the other side, and then fill in these gaps. Like so. This one I will place all the blocks in, the next one over I'm just gonna use the fill command, because I'm lazy. Like this. My Chromebook fell asleep. I remember my Chromebook falling asleep was a huge problem for me on my old tutorials. If any of you watched my old tutorials, you would know that. Crown Princess and Cecilia, Lusitania, Titanic. I don't know what was after that. Arctic, I think. Neuronic, maybe. Alright, I'm going to use the fill command on this. I will be back in 1 second. Alright, so this side of the thing is done. Now what you want to do is essentially do the same exact thing on the other side, and then fill in the bottom of the ship if you want. If you're building this in water, I would highly recommend doing the bottom of the ship, but if you're doing it on land like me, there's really no point. It's just kind of do it if you feel like it. So, yeah, I'm gonna do this off camera, of course, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I am back, and I filled in both the side and the bottom, a process which took me probably about 10-20 minutes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get some signs. I might as well use the cherry sign. We're going to get some signs. We're going to go to the front of the ship. And what we're going to do is in the center of it, where it pokes out, you're going to put a sign that says 0. Then after that, to the side, 1. And then, not W, 2, not W, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7's down here. Then 8's up here. Then 9 is over here. 10 is over here. And 11 is up there. And what that essentially does, we're going to call these sections every time it comes out by one block. What it essentially does is, every time, if we mess up on, say, section 3, but we don't realize it until we're on section 5, then we can just go to the sign that says 3, which is here. And we could delete the section and start over again and try to find out where we went wrong. That is generally how it works. So, yeah, let's start. So, what you want to do for section 0 on the bow is you want a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A row of 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Up 2, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Right, next we have section 1. For section 1, we want a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, we want 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Up 2, 1, 2, and up 3, 1, 2, 3. Like so. Next is section 2. What we want for section 2 is a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then a row of 2. 1, 2. Then up 2. 1, 2. Up 3. 1, 2, 3. And forward 1. Clearly, I didn't do that right. So let's look to see if I read the notes correctly first. We have 5, then 2 3s. Okay. And then 2. Then up 2, up 3, forward 1. Okay, so I'm going to be right back trying to figure out what I did wrong. Alright, I figured out what I did wrong, just a simple grammar mistake. What you want to do is you want to delete the section until you get to the row of 2 here. And then you want to add another row of 2. And then you want to go up 2, up 3, and then forward 1. Like so. Right, section 3, you want 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you want a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, there. Then up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then forward 1. I can only take so much tonight. Right. Did I make a mistake in doing this? Yes, I did. Okay, never mind. It's just me being goofy again. Right, delete the section. Delete the entire section, except for the 1 row of 5. In actuality, you want 2 rows of 5s to start with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2. Then up 3. Come on, and then forward 1. Like so, and that looks a little close, so I'm just going to check to make sure that's right on my PS3. Yes, I do have my PS3 running in the background. See, there's 2 there, 2 there. Good. And then 2 extras. Yeah, that's all good. All good. Right, section 4. Section 4, we want a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A row of... No, 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2, and up 2 again. Like so. Next, we have section 5, where we want 2 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. There. Then up 2. And up 2 again, like so. That doesn't look right at all. So again, just gonna check real quick. There should be 4 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 3 2s. And then a 3. And then 4. Yeah, it's all good. I'm just so skeptical that I'm gonna mess something up. Alright. Section 6. We want a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. We want 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Are we on section 5 or 6? We're on 6, right? Yeah. So then, we want to go up 2 rows of 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Like so. Section 7, what we're going to do is we're going to delete this block here. And we're going to replace it with a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we want a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2, 1, 2, and forward 1. Like so. Section 8, we want a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Yep. Then a 1 row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2. 1, 2. And up 2 again. 1, 2. Like so. Right. Section 9. We want forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2 and forward 1. Section 10, we want forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then finally, section 11, we want 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the bow section done. Well, the front of the ship done. Just in time for my Chromebook to fall asleep again. Oh well. What we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. And now what you want to do is ignore that. That's just me messing around with the structure block. I didn't actually manually place this, I did a structure block thing. But anyways, now what you want to do is you want to go to all the gaps and you want to fill them in like so. So any gaps left into the side of the ship after you finish kind of the skeleton of the ship, they gotta go. And remember to not do not do the gaps on the outside of the ship like this. Because if you do that, I promise you, you will reshape the hull entirely and probably ruin the ship. So don't do it. So always do it on the inside. Shouldn't take too long. And I'll probably do one more section and then do it all off camera. There we go, and I'll do the rest off camera. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I have finished the other side after a bit of structure block trouble, but nevertheless, the front is done. Now we move on to the back of the ship. So we're going to go to section 0. Oh yeah, you also want to place down the signs at the back of the ship as well. I didn't do that yet. I mean, the signs are optional to you. If you don't want to put the signs down, that's all up to you. But it just makes it easier if you mess up. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. Right. So for section 0, what we want is 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all going backwards, by the way. And up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Section 1, we want 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2. Then up 3, 2, 3. Then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And forward 1. Like so. Section 2, we want forward 3, 1, 2, 3. Forward 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, 1, 2. Up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then forward 1. Like so. Section 3, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. Then up 2, 1, 2. Then up 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then forward 1. Like so. Section 4, we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2. Then up 3. And then up 2 again. Like so. Section 5, we want a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, there. Then up 2, 1, 2. Then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then forward 1, like so. Section 6, we want 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 4, 1, 2, oh. Come on. Why is this not there? Right, for section 6, you want 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like so. Section 7, you want 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then up 2 and forward 1, like so. Section 8, we want a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 1, like so. Section 9, we want a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then, number 10, we're going to remove this block here. And then make a row, we're going to replace it with a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like so. Finally, section 11. Literally right after my Chromebook falls asleep. There we go. We want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. Like so. So that is what you want for the stern of the ship. Now what you want to do is do the same exact thing on the other side, and I will be back in one moment with that. Okay, I think I think I'm back after some more structure block trouble. I may or may not have accidentally almost destroyed almost half of the entire stern with structure blocks, but we're gonna ignore that. Now what you want to do is do the same thing that you did on the bow. You want to fill in all of the sections. Like so. And once again, I'll only do a couple of these before I go off camera and do it. And I'll probably do the rest actually. It's not a big ship, so. like so. There we go. And that is how one side should look. I'm gonna try to not destroy the ship while I do the other side with structure blocks. That doesn't look right there. So I'm just gonna check to make sure that's right. Turn my controller on. Yes, it is right. Okay, that's weird, but okay. Right, I'm gonna try not to destroy the ship as I try to finish it with structure blocks, so I will be back again. Okay, so that was fairly quick, actually. I'm finally getting used to the structure block. I'm gonna give a shout out to @DevyPlays for giving me the idea of a structure block. Actually, before he commented structure block, I'm not even sure if I knew it was a thing, so thank you, Devy, for all the help. And, yeah, now there's just one more thing left to do for the rest of the part, and it's just to fill in the side, and unlike my other ships, it's only a 2-block tall side. So my other ships, usually the beam curves a lot more, it's usually, the beam on most of my ships is usually pretty straight, but on Vran's it's pretty curvy. I don't know why, but it is. I just built it like that. Keep in mind, I also built this a fair amount of months ago, so this is not up to my usual standard of building, but, oh well. I have no clue what I'm going to say for the Imperator and Athenia tutorial, because I built those about a year ago, and they definitely don't live up to my standards of building, but Athenia has a special place in my heart, and Imperator is just too big to redo. Until I become crazy, which probably won't be long. Right, I'm gonna do the other side. Do I want to do it off camera? Yeah, I'll do it off camera. And then I'll be back real quick. Okay, I'm back. I've filled in the side of the ship through commands. My poor chat. And yeah, so this is part 1 of the SS France tutorial done. I haven't looked over the recording yet, so I don't know how much little microphone-like static is in the recording. I'm praying that there's not much in it. There was a fair amount in my Lusitania TLR video, so... But I'm hoping that there's not much in this one, and that it's publishable, because I do want to publish this. So... I hope you all enjoyed this, found it interesting. If you are building this as part of like a downloadable project or showing it off to YouTube or Twitch or TikTok or anything like that, please do give me credit in the description or title or video or whatever. Just any credit will be nice. And yeah. I am also giving credit to Rich LaRousse, not because this is his ship, but because he inspired me to do these builds. Thank you very much. I will put a link to his channel in the description. And, yeah, so I'll see you all in part 2, hopefully, and I'll be back probably pretty soon. So, bye.